Hello, good morning, 287. We have a prompt here for your SEL journals. And we're about to get started. But as we're waiting for everyone to join, please go ahead and answer this question in your SEL journal. What Halloween candy would you get rid of forever? Why? Write your answer. I see people writing in their SEL journals. If you are just joining us, welcome to Town Hall. What Halloween candy would you get rid of forever and why? Write it in your notebook. All right, I'm going to ask for 2 volunteers to share out what Halloween candy they would get rid of. If you would like to share, go ahead and put your name in the chat. Oh, I'm seeing some hands. Okay. Let's start it off with Tahira, and then we are going to go to Araya. So Tahira, can you go ahead and unmute? Which Halloween candy would you get rid of?
One Halloween candy that I would get rid of is candy corn.
Why would you get rid of candy corn?
I would get rid of candy corn because it doesn't really taste that good, and it tastes kind of plain.
Makes sense to me. Thanks, Tahira. And next up, Araya.
I would get rid of candy corn because it's not as good as all the other candy, and I don't think it's really popular right now.
I think you make a strong point. All right, just for time, we are going to keep it moving. So hello and welcome to our Pink Pancake Town Hall. I know I am not your usual host. I am Miss Jones. I'm the librarian. I'm filling in for Miss Mouchette today. So please be generous. Thank you. All right, it is time for roll call. So we're going to start with our 3K. 3K, do you want to say hello, do your chant, or do your song? All right, we are going to move up to pre-K. Good morning, pre-K. Anything you want to share this morning?
Good morning, ready? Hello.
Thank you. Thanks, pre-K. All right, kindergarten, your song, your chant. What would you like to share this morning? All right. maybe a technology issue. I'm going to go ahead up to first grade. Good morning, first grade. All right, first grade, a chant or song for us.
Good morning. My class is in prep right now.
Okay, thanks for
Yeah.
letting me know. All right, second, third grade, second, third. Oh my gosh, we are quiet this morning. Okay, moving up to third grade, Mr. Lore's class, something to share. All right, the third grade, we can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. 3, 2, 2, 4 is here to stay. All right. Okay. 3, 2, 2, 4 is here to stay. All right. Okay. 3, 2, 2, 4 is here to stay. All right. Okay. 3, 2, 2, 4 is here to stay. All right.
All right, thank you so much, third grade. Last but not least, up to fourth, fifth.
We are intelligent. We are deep. We are
All right, thank you so much, Fifth. We could hear you today. Thank you. All right. So a friendly reminder for expectations. Number one, you are keeping your mic muted and your camera on. Please keep your mic muted until it is time to share. If you see anything red, that is what you are copying into your journal. All right, and I will have to just put you back in the waiting room if you aren't meeting those expectations. Okay, and I think Pedro is going to start us off with our weather check. Pedro, you can go ahead and unmute.
Pedro is absent today.
Oh no, okay. Do I have, let's see, it looks like maybe I have a volunteer. All right, you're on July's account, but Josiah, would you like to lead our weather check?
I feel sunny because yesterday was my birthday.
Will you say that one more time?
I feel sunny because yesterday was my birthday.
You feel sunny because yesterday was your birthday. Happy belated. All right, so reminder, you could share your weather check. You could also share a shout out. So if you have one of those you'd like to share, you can put your name in the chat. You can raise your hand and I'll call on a few folks. All right, I can't see your hand if you're raising it on the camera, but I can see you if you are putting your name into chat or if you're raising your Zoom hand. All right, Seth, start us off.
I'm feeling sunny today because tomorrow I'm going to the park.
Oh, that sounds great. I'm happy for you, Seth. I had a hand and it disappeared. Oh, there we go. All right, Tian and then Araya.
My name is Taya.
Tyon, I'm sorry, Tyon, go for it.
I want to shout out my friends for being a good friend to me and somebody that has someone to talk to.
We all need that. Thank you so much. All right, Araya, wrap us up.
Um, I want to shout out my grandmother for taking good care for me and providing me a good life.
Thanks so much for sharing, Araya. All right. So why do we wear pink? We are going to just watch this short video about breast cancer because that is the purpose of Pink Pancake Day, is to raise awareness and get doing more research. So here we go. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to stop my share for a second just so I can share the video. All right, here we go.
Grandma asked me to wear a pink shirt.
You know we have to go down to Wood Park for the walk today.
What does walking have to do with a pink shirt?
We wear pink to support breast cancer awareness.
What is breast cancer?
Remember when I helped you with science about how the human body has cells?
Yeah, cells are small living things that make up the human body.
With cancer cells, they are not normal. They grow and spread very fast, making things called tumors that damage the body.
So then breast cancer is where these bad cells grow in a human breast?
Yes, Frankie, it makes people sick and could even kill them.
No way. If I go to that run, the people there will give me cancer. I don't want to get sick.
It does not work like that. You can't catch breast cancer like a cold, but it's something that happens in women and a very small amount of men and kids too.
Well, how do they get it?
Doctors say it depends on if someone in a person's family has history of it. It also depends on age and how they eat and take care of their bodies.
How do doctors know when breast cancer is there?
They find out during routine exams, or some patients may say they have a lump on their breast area.
Can they always see a lump or feel it?
No, but doctors have a special x-ray called a mammogram.
I get it. The x-ray helps them to look inside for any breast cancer.
Yes, and they also have something called an MRI.
I know what that is. When Kobe got hurt, they did an MRI on his leg to see inside for what was wrong.
Right. The MRI helps doctors see breast cancer too. So the sooner doctors find out about breast cancer, the faster they can treat it.
So runs like today help people learn about breast cancer and raise money for people to get treated and hopefully cure breast cancer.
Yes. So join Team Pink and let's go beat breast cancer.
And I hope you had fun learning with FRESBERG cartoon.
Who's ready?
All right. So we are going to head back to our presentation. I hope that was informative and helped to share a little bit about why we wear pink. So some of the reasons why we wear pink are, number one, it supports our social awareness. So this is one of our SEL standards, being kind and embracing everyone's culture. Breast cancer is not necessarily a part of anyone's culture, but it is something to keep in mind when you're being kind, because you just don't know what someone else is going through. Sometimes people are going through difficult times in their life, and they may not be their best self. So it just never hurts to be a little bit extra kind, give a little bit of extra generosity so that we can make sure that we're taking care of people, even if they don't necessarily tell us that there is something wrong in their life, because they want to keep that private. Okay. So in your SEL journal, what you are going to do now is just write an encouraging message related to breast cancer awareness. What is something that you would like to share? Go ahead, write that in your SEL journal. I will give you about 2 minutes. All right, take your last 30 seconds for writing that encouraging message. Some of you have that in your SEL journal. Some people have that pink paper. All right. So I am seeing some folks who are putting their name in the chat. I'm going to call on a few people to share their message. So you could either put your name in the chat or you could raise your hand, little Zoom icon hand. Either way is fine. All right. Let's see. See if I can get some new hands, some new faces. All right. So it looks like April. Would you like to share? Looks like you have something in the chat here.
He doesn't want to.
Oh, okay. All right, Tyon, go ahead. Did I mess it up again? Did I get it right?
Yes.
Go ahead.
It's not about the stuff, but the last one you changed it too fast, so I couldn't write it all.
Oh, you didn't have time to write. All right. Thank you. I think you have to bear with me. I'm new at this, so the feedback's helpful.
Okay.
Okay. I see Araya put your name in a bunch of times. Go ahead, Araya. You want to unmute, Araya?
Oh. An encourage. Wait, are we sure? about the encouraging message? Are we sharing about the encouraging message?
Yeah.
Our encouraging message was never give up and always love yourself.
Oh, never give up and always love yourself. I think that's an excellent message, especially if someone that a person cares about is struggling with any form of cancer, including breast cancer. All right. In terms of announcements, we do have some announcements. Number one is that honor roll is coming up. In order to hit the silver level of honor roll, you would be at 90% attendance. That means 1 to 2 absences. You'd be 100% uniform, report card scores, 3 in all subjects, and also in terms of behavior. Moving up in the world to the gold level, 90% attendance, 100% uniform, report card scores in the 3s and 4s, and is embodying, that means really showing us, really living at least one I-strong value. And last but not least, in order to get on the principals list, you'd be at that 90% attendance, 100% uniform. Your report card scores would be all in the 4s in subjects and behavior, and also, again, living out or embodying one of those I-strong values. Okay, so our school store is open. Remember, that is where you are using your dojo points. So friendly reminder, first and third Fridays are considered A Fridays. That's for our 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And then the 2nd Friday of the month and the last Friday of the month is for our 3K through 1st grade students. Okay, so we are accepting dojo points at the school store. Next up, we have our hiring fair. And I believe Miss E, were you going to talk about this?
No, I'm going to talk about the kids that are going to be on the ballot for the elections.
Oh, for the election. All right. I can talk briefly about the hiring fair. So most of you know by now that we are hiring for some jobs here at our school. We have a school store rep, a green team member, town hall monitors, replications, attendance crew. Make sure that you are submitting a completed job application at the hiring fair. That's going to take place on Monday during lunchtime in the cafeteria. We're going to have some folks doing interviews and assessing students on whether or not they are ready for any of these jobs. Make sure that you are hitting these requirements in order to attend the fair and also in order to be hired for one of these jobs. 90% attendance, 100% uniform. Make sure you have a reference from a teacher and then some sort of written elevator pitch. That's just, would you be able to talk for maybe 30 seconds or 1 minute about why you would be great for this job? Okay. And here we have, oops, I can't see it. There we go. Here we have a workshop for families of some of our younger students. This is a milestone basics workshop. It is really geared for our 3K through kindergarten parents, just talking through what are some milestones that your child should be achieving in these years. What are some strategies where you can support students reaching those milestones? It is going to be facilitated by our social work team. So if you are interested, it is on October 24th from 2:30 to 3. It is also open to parents of older students. If you have an older student and you are considered or you are concerned about some of these milestones, you could also attend. All right, heads up, next week is Anti-Bullying Awareness Week. So we are going to be covering a couple of topics in our SEL time in the mornings, like sharing experiences, identifying bullying, and how kindness keeps bullies away. All right, off to you, Miss E.
Hey, scholars, how are you? Happy Friday. Make sure you guys stay dry. So today I just wanted to talk a little bit about who's running for school, who's running for the school SGA. So, I want to give a round of applause to everyone running for everything. We have the presidents, vice presidents, public speaker, school judge, treasurer, secretary. And We have a lot of students this year. And also, I want to give everybody a round of applause for having a 93% increase on the return of the voters registration card. So give yourself a round of applause. We increased from last year 93%. And thanks to the scholars that brought in their registration cards. So you guys will be able to vote on the 6th. But for president this year, we have running Merritt Black, Josiah Dent, Kiara Chellos, and Amaya Thomas. And our vice president, we have Lachey Washington, and we also have Tristan Pickney from 3rd grade. For school judge, we have Unique Washington, Bria Bradford, and Aziz Kilmoff. And we also have for public speaker, Kiana and Micaiah of 3rd and 4th grade. We have 5th grade Ebony Fashaw running for treasurer for the 2nd year in a row. And we also have for secretary, Tahira L from 3rd grade. So I want to give all the candidates a round of applause. And I also want you guys to be ready on the 24th, which is next Tuesday. You should be dropping off all your flyers, all of your posters to 106. Everybody, I know you have lots of posters, but we will do the honors and we will post your posters around the school. So don't take it upon yourself and start posting. Just bring it to the office and Miss E and Replications will take care of that. Also, make sure you sign in the attendance if you are in grades 3 to 5. I will be around to pick those up on Tuesdays and still bringing those replication applications. We need those application back, guys. We have a lot of guys applications back, but I still need you guys to bring in those applications. Okay, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And it's Miss E, and I'm out.
Thanks, Miss E. All right. So I think, Miss E, did you have anything else you wanted to add about the replications corner?
Well, I just added everything that was supposed to come up from
Sorry.
But then when I come on, it's called Replications Corner, guys.
All right. So actually, I believe we are skipping Student of the Week this week. But we do have, I think, someone from the PTA who wanted to share Teacher of the Week. So is someone from the PTA available to unmute? Let's see if I see anyone in here. All right. Maybe we'll come back to Teacher of the Week. Okay, we are into our word from Principal Bishop. Principal Bishop, go ahead.
There we go. Hi, guys. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy Pink Friday. Thank you for the takeover, Miss Mouchette / Miss Jones. This has been amazing. Thank you guys so much. I'm just going to share really quickly my PowerPoint. I hope you can see it. Congratulations to all of the candidates. I can't wait to see your posters, your campaigns, your goodies, your ways you convince us to vote for you. Go ahead, Tahira. We're doing a TikTok dance. Okay, we with you. I see you. Okay. All right. Let me get ready to share. Can I share? There we go. Oh, can't see if I can share. Maybe I'm too full. There we go. Share screen. Okay, I need it to be disabled. If not, I'll share my word. No worries. All right, so I got my pink shirt on. I don't know if you guys can see it. In honor of breast cancer awareness. And today, what I really wanted to share with you is that there are kids that are fighting cancers today. There are kids that are dealing with cancer and they have to do treatments for cancer. They lose their hair, their eyebrows, they get really, really sick. And so I wanted to share some information about them and their fights. But you guys can't see my PowerPoint and you can't see my awards. So what I'm going to do is share that later and just ask you.
I think you might be able to now.
I might be able to. Oh, okay. I'm going to go as fast and furious as possible. Okay.
can't hear you.
Thank you. Here we go. I'm gonna try one more time. So I wanted to make sure that you guys were aware that kids can have cancer too. And kids, when they have cancer, they go through serious treatments and their families are there to support them, but it's really difficult. I'm not sure who's opening up the line, but you will be removed from town hall, and I'm only saying it one time. Thank you. So this is really important. This is really important because anything can happen to children at any time, and I want you guys to be aware of it. So this young lady, her name is Eden. She says, their laughter will make your heart melt. Their strength will make a grown person cry. If you ever see a child fight cancer, it will change your life forever. A few years ago, we had a student, her and her mom wrote a book about how she went through cancer treatments and she lost hair. So I want you guys to be aware that sometimes you'll see people without hair, without eyebrows, without eyelashes. They may be going through treatment. So I want you guys to be aware and considerate and just let them know, if that's what they're going through, that, you know what, they're kids too, and that they should be respected and not made fun of. I'm going to give you another person. Stay strong and you'll get through it. I've done it once and I'm doing it a second time, so you can do it. I know you can. Keep up your faith and keep doing what you're doing to help you get through it. So one thing that Eden shares is that she's a kid, she's going through the treatments, and this is her second time. But what I want us to focus on is this year we'll fight to support others through their most challenging times. So even as we're doing Pink Pancakes Day, it's fun, it's engaging, but I don't want us to forget that we're here to support others and make everyone aware and to get testing, not to take sickness lightly, and to support others through their challenging times. And that's my word for today. Okay. Today, I have to be honest, I don't have my Spider-Man and I don't have my Spider-Men to give out. I did not plug in the classes for that, but I do have my Black Panther and Iron Man. So I'm gonna ask that when I call your class, that a representative come to get the award, because I have the awards. I want to make sure they get into your hands. Okay, so our first award goes to 100% attendance. That goes to class K107. My Black Panther for uniform goes to 2/3/216. My Black Panther for Mamba mentality is K107, and it really sounds like K107 should be Iron Man. So let me make sure I make that one adjustment. And for my Iron Man goes to K107. They are the winners for this week. So they'll have 3 awards to take with them, and then second and third grade. Congratulations, K107 and second and third grade. Everyone have an amazing day. I'm turning it right back over to you, Ms. Jones / Ms. Mouchette's takeover.
Thanks, Principal Bishop. All right, let's get the presentation back here with my screen share. Okay, so this message comes directly from Ms. Mouchette. She found this wonderful video. It is a motivational message. Let's see if I can, get it going. Can I get it going? Oh, video unavailable. See, this is the kind of stuff that Miss Mouchette's really good at that I still have to practice.
It's amazing. So we can email the video, and we're going to close out and say have an amazing Pink Pancakes Day. Teachers, just be advised, pink pancakes may be coming around. So please enjoy the pancakes as we honor and celebrate those that are fighting through breast cancer and making sure that we are well aware. Have an amazing Pink Pancake Day. Love you guys.
Hi, 287. Thanks.
All right.
For being.
Bye, y'all.